Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Daniel. This is Jonathan. Today we are back with episode 32 of Death Note. Yeah, it's getting spicy. Things are getting kind of wild. Episode before last, Light had Nier pinned to a corner, and now it's the other way around. And then it was the other way around to start last episode, and then now Light return served. You know what I mean? Like he had Misa transfer the notebook. We haven't gotten Nier's or N's take on it, or like their response to this whole thing. Yeah. So I'm guessing we'll get that this episode. And also Mello has been pretty quiet. So, and I wonder if that's that by design. I feel like when there's a big character like that that's quiet for a while, they're gonna come back in for something, a twist that we don't expect.
Yeah, he's definitely plotting in the background. Yeah,
he's too smart to just not just do something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Obviously, he's maybe wanted to lay low a little bit because they know his real name now. Because Yagami said it out loud.
That's right. Yagami said it out loud.
So he's a little nervous, but aside that, we don't know how he's kind of been behind the scenes because he had this whole plan, this whole crew, everything. But anyway, yeah, we'll see what happens with that, and then also whether or not Misa is going to get the book back or her memories back, and if this new guy Mikami, what his role is going to be in this show, and like if he's going to have some sort of a professional relationship with Light. Yeah. Man, there's a lot of parts, because then like, is this enough for the cops to be like, okay, maybe it's not you, or they have to consider that Light planned for it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. It can go a lot of different ways.
I'm excited though.
Yeah, I'm excited to hop in. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. Full length reactions of these are on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes if you'd like to check those out. But we're gonna hop into episode 32. Selection. What is this? Light? Misa? Oh, it's him.
That's a good breakfast.
I wonder if he's also
intelligent,
because the guy that chose from the Yotsuba group was just like power hungry. He wasn't very sharp.
Yeah.
In this world, there is only good and evil. That was one of the first universal truths I grasped from observing the world around me when I was a child. Every human being, without exception, ends up falling into one category or the other. There were times when it seemed evil would triumph over good. But no matter what happened to me, I felt happy for one reason.
Thank you, Teru.
Get a friend.
Hearing those words of gratitude from the victims made me want to save them again and again. For that reason, I never spared any effort. And in the end, I was able to stand up for my sense of justice.
Oh, he has a whole...
Bro, the perfect candidate for the book.
Yeah. Or the worst.
Middle school was another matter entirely. The more I confronted evil, the more enemies I had to face.
Line them up.
Dang.
Victims would become participants, and even the people watching would be influenced by evil and become enemies themselves.
Dang. What kind of school is this, dude? Like,
right?
So I realized to serve justice, I had to delete evil. The only person who understood my hopes and remained my ally was the woman who raised me on her own. My mother. No. Rather, it used to be my mother.
Oh, she passed.
Teru, not everything in the world is going to work the way you want it to. You have to stop doing this. There's no reason for you to suffer so much for your beliefs. You have to realize that some things will never change.
My mother was wrong. She didn't side with justice. She was one of those who deserved to be deleted.
Dang. See, it's just so black and white for him. Oh.
No.
The worst delinquents from my school lost control of their car while they were joyriding. They died instantly.
Oh, but he didn't do it.
A bystander was killed as well. That bystander was my mother.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, did he see this justice?
Our classroom became a peaceful, joyful place.
Dang, but imagine the families of those
There will always
boys.
be consequences for evil deeds. That is the way the world is. The way it should be. Evil must be deleted.
Dang.
I saw that there will always be those who have no reason to exist. Those whose very existence is a threat to society. And the closer they grew to adulthood, the less likely it was that they would ever reform. They could only be deleted.
Man, was he deleting people before the book? Feels like he...
Right?
And then... God came before me.
Oh, the first notice.
Everything that had been happening around me wasn't coincidence. It was divine justice. God
Look at his face.
had been watching me.
Dang, he's like, might be a bigger fan than Misa.
Right? Oh, so he kind of set himself up for
God
this.
recognized me as I had always
Bro.
hoped. Not only
Oh
that,
my
but he
God.
found me worthy of sharing his power to eliminate evil.
Wow, that's...
Deep.
With this, it doesn't matter if I can't hear his voice. I shall figure out what Kira wants and carry out his will.
Golly.
Delete. Delete. Delete.
Man, he's going nuts. And this obviously just
This
happened.
is- yeah.
Mikami made the choice to kill Demegawa himself. I never requested it. An understandable move, but now there's no spokesperson.
Right.
Kira needs a voice. And at the moment, I can't make any moves myself. What will he do?
Just watching him.
Kira isn't saying anything. He must be in a situation where he can't move freely. But this is an important time for him. We need a spokesperson to spread his word to the
Dang, see, he thinks like him. Him being the spokesperson?
That woman.
Does TV reveal him? Oh.
Was that his old
the girl from-
girlfriend?
Yes.
This is Kiyomi Takada from News 6.
Now she's a
Starting
news
today,
anchor.
It will be my duty to spread the word of Kira accurately and quickly. From now on, NHN will fairly
So we
and
picked
carefully
NHN
present
star
Kira's message
newscaster,
to the
huh?
citizens of the world. As
Kira's
Is that a
got
co-
good
is that a-
taste.
everyone's
Choosing
opinion
Taki was a
and
good
questions
idea.
about Kira.
Was that a coincidence?
I don't think so.
You've moved quickly, Mikami. However, it won't take them long to find the connection between us, which could be a problem.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
on second thought, she's not a bad choice. It's one I never would have
Dang.
considered since I already knew her. But this could actually make things easier. I can definitely use
Ow.
her, but I'll have to find a way to contact her soon.
It'd be too suspicious for Kira to choose an ex-girlfriend as his representative.
Right, that's what
There's
he's
been no
hoping.
sign of Light sending her any messages. Maybe I'm thinking about this too much.
Yep.
Everyone, I just had an idea. I was thinking we could make use of Kiyomi Takada. Back in university, she and I were actually dating for a little while.
So he admits it. He has
Matsuda.
no intention to hide the connection.
She's in contact with Kira somehow. I think our best bet is to use that connection to find a way to Kira through her.
But Taki's probably doing it because Kira's threatening her, right? She might be too scared to help us out with our investigation.
That's a good point.
I'm not too worried about that. I know her current cell phone number. I'm pretty sure that I'll be able to convince her once we get talking. She'll meet with me if I ask her to.
Wow. Listen to this guy. You're the man, Light.
And one thing was clear. She worships Kira.
Oh.
We might be able to use that to our advantage. The police claim they support Kira, but aren't doing anything one way or the other. So I'll reveal that I've joined the police and ask her what we can do to help Kira further.
Well, that's not
To
even
her,
known knowledge,
it'll
too.
Sound like a good idea. We can convince her to assist us as long as we pretend it's for Kira's benefit.
It'd be foolish for us to pass up a lead like this.
In that case, I'll call her tonight.
Light, if you don't mind, I'd like to listen in on your conversation with Miss Takada.
Of course. That's fine with me. Actually, it's better if you do. If she lets slip something about Kira, it would be best if more than one of us was listening.
Man, he's this worked to his favor. He just he's like they know I wouldn't be dumb enough to choose someone.
Right.
Kiyomi, I have something important to tell you. Could we meet somewhere? I have a favor to ask you.
A favor?
After so much time, our paths are about to cross again. Call me
Ooh,
crazy.
Misa's
but I
gonna
feel like
beat her
this is
up.
fate.
Oh shoot.
What do you mean, our job?
Just
Right.
playing her,
I'm
bro.
working with the police now. That was part of what I wanted to talk to you about. In person.
The police aren't doing anything to defy Kira at this point.
All right. I may be able to help you, depending on what you're asking for.
Right.
I appreciate it. At the very least, I just want you to hear what I have to say. Anywhere. Just us two.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's playing her, bro.
Bro.
Are things not going too well on the home front?
Well, to be honest, Misa's just not intelligent enough to be my partner.
Oh, shoot. And he's saying that in front of Aizawa.
Yeah.
Light doesn't know about you hanging around all the time, does he?
Oh, she
I'm
looks...
to get a really bad feeling about this whole thing.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I know that Light trusts me totally, but don't you think most people would start saying I'm cheating
Oh.
on him?
Oh.
Oh, he'd be so jealous.
Who is this? Oh,
Your
damn.
brothers told me that this woman's supposed to be the second Kira. But could it really be this unbelievably stupid girl?
But when did
That's messed
that
up.
go in there?
Yeah, when?
If he's in a situation where he's unable to contact me, even if he wants to, then the next best thing would be for him to contact Takada instead.
Man, he's smart.
Kira will never forgive those people whose existence is a threat to justice. But he will also not forgive those who live wastefully and refuse to use their abilities to contribute to
dang.
the betterment of society.
Wow.
What?
So if you're
Kira's
lazy?
gonna kill lazy people now?
Yeah, exactly.
Dang, that's...
You're taking this too far, Mikami.
Right.
It's too early to be making those kinds of statements.
Right.
I've got to get a hold of him soon.
Right, yeah.
Matsuda, how is it?
Good. Audio and video online, no blind spots.
Until next
The
time.
9 o'clock news is just ending.
Everything's in order. I'll head back to HQ.
Okay.
They usually don't do the 9 o'clock news live, but
Mhm. Right.
they in Paris?
Oh,
Look like the Eiffel Tower.
she showed up in... Like the outfit.
Uh-oh. Is it gonna be love in
Love
the
at
air?
first sight again?
I missed you.
Oh. Like-
I'm sorry, it's just... Anyway, please sit down.
He's playing him.
Yes. He's playing both, her and them.
It's gonna be like a soap opera.
What the hell is Light doing? He's not saying anything. If he just stays silent, she'll get suspicious. Come
He's
on.
romancing her,
Don't tell
bro.
me you've never been in love before, E-Day.
How's it going?
The mood's perfect.
That's not what I meant.
Matsuda. The mood's perfect.
Please
Oh.
excuse me.
Is
Oh,
that
that's...
that might be Kira.
Yeah.
Oh, she said it out loud.
Is it Mikami?
She just said it's Kira.
Kira's contacting her directly?
Uh-oh.
You should answer it.
Right.
Well, she slipped up, told him.
He wanted to meet me all of a sudden.
Someone who requests a private meeting with Kira's
Yep.
spokesperson.
Yep.
I'd like to speak with him if I may.
Oh, this is gonna be weird. Light has to pretend that
Yes.
he has to pretend that he's not Kira while talking to him as
Coding here.
Who am I speaking to?
5 pages on November 26th? I don't get it. What do you mean?
Mhm.
You're doing well, Mikami. Let's
yes.
just see how much you can figure out.
God.
He has to talk in
You're not free to
code.
speak right now.
Yes.
You're being watched at the moment.
Yes. But how can I trust you're the real Kira?
Is he asking me to judge someone right now?
Turn to Sakura TV.
What's that? Sakura TV?
Quick, let's check it out.
Man, I would not want to be a newscaster.
Right? Or on Sakura TV.
She died. This is bad. He's the real thing.
Okay.
Mikami. Yes. You're even better than I expected.
Ooh.
Okay.
What? He's removing the bugs?
We don't have a choice.
Oh man.
Wait, who did?
Listen, Kiyomi.
To remove the bugs this meeting.
I am the real Kira.
What?
That's right. I'm Kira.
You just told her?
That's what I wanted to tell you.
Bro, now if she's gonna turn to another Misa.
I won't allow you to ask Kiyomi who I am. You don't need to know my identity.
Yes. I'll leave the rest to you, God.
Golly.
Do you
Bro.
understand? I am Kira. The man who is on the phone is one of my followers who I've shared my power with.
I can't believe it's you. And now to find out you're Kira,
Oh boy.
it's incredible.
Bro, when Misa finds out.
Right?
Please, join me, Kiyomi.
And what's about to happen in this hotel room?
No way. Is he just gonna?
What about Misa?
I mean, he was just using Misa, but still.
Right, but I feel bad. Misa
And
was
she's not.
so much.
She's not Akira anymore, so it's not like she can.
I've decided that from now on, I'm gonna pretend to be dating her. We might be able to find Kira that way.
Wow.
Delete.
Oh gosh, he's going crazy.
Whoa, dude.
Bro, that was. Oh my gosh,
Light.
that was insane.
I mean, Light's a genius, dude. Bro, we didn't even see Nier or Mello. Oh, we saw Mello for a little bit.
Right. Which, going back to that, when did they plant that? Because if you think about it,
When they plant what?
The bug to record the audio. Because they had gone in 5 days ago to look for the notebook and looked everywhere. I feel like they would have found that, right?
The one that Mello had put in there?
Yeah. I think you mentioned it. When did that happen? When did they do that?
Because I mean, that was after he talked to Nier. I don't know. Maybe it looked like something else, and they didn't think it was I mean, they were looking for the notebook.
Yeah, maybe they didn't check under there, but man, Misa. I feel like Misa's gonna be hurt.
Well, now he doesn't have use for her anymore because he has his new Misa, Shinigami Ice.
Right.
He's very good. And remember, even Misa at the beginning was like a little careless or reckless for Light's liking. So it's a similar idea with him, but I think he still likes him better than Misa as far as how his decision making skills.
Yeah. I agree too.
And now Misa doesn't have the memories. All the only memories she has is like her time with Light. But again, I think Light was really just using her. And now this new girl also worships him, but she's not. It's like Misa is. It's like Kiyomi and Mikami are what Misa was as one person. Like they both follow, are very loyal to Light as Kira, but one of them has the powers, and she has just the voice, can be the voice for him, and he has direct contact. And now he's gonna say, I think I'm gonna pretend date her, so maybe we can get to Kira that way. But in reality, by pretend dating her, he has a direct line of communication to his voice on the whatever on TV.
Yeah.
But then also he can use her to speak with Mikami.
Yeah, which that's going to be, I mean, I think the biggest part was getting all those bugs out of the room so that they could connect. Now it's just conversation, right? He's going to be able to use code like he did. What did he say? 5 pages on November 26th or something? That was code.
That was code for him. Like, I know, or you're Kira, because only Kira would know that. Because maybe he probably put something in the bug or something that only he would know, right? And then he had to kind of go through code to figure out a way to like, you need to prove that you're Kira to scare off the Japanese police,
right?
To say like, if you don't remove the bugs from this room, we know that we know that the room is bugged, and so we'll kill you and everybody. So then they had to remove the bugs. Yeah, and I guess Aizawa had to just walk out.
That was an intense moment there when they were on the phone, though. I was like, dang.
I know, and the way he's acting, he's like, "Oh my God!" He's like, "Yes, God." He's calling him God.
Yes,
that's how you know he's just like, just a blind, like loyal follower.
Right. Yep.
Dang, that was a crazy sequence, man.
It was fun though. It was kind of a rush again.
it reminded me a lot of like Light talking to L, having to pretend to be someone looking for Kira while being Kira. Something similar to that. But wasn't that, I'm pretty sure that was Paris too. So I mean, unless there's another tower like that in Japan, I don't know about. It looked a lot like the Eiffel Tower. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking like, did they travel? No, it wouldn't make sense because like she's a Japanese what do you call it? A TV personality. So maybe this is a tower like that, similar in Japan.
Yeah. Newscaster.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm curious.
I think he said, when he told her he was going to book a hotel, he told her where to meet though.
Oh. Tokyo Tower.
Oh,
is a popular landmark in Tokyo, Japan, and is often referred to as Japanese Eiffel Tower. What? That's crazy. It looks a lot like it.
Yeah.
And I was even gonna say in the show, if they were in Paris, like it's surrounded by buildings. I was like, the actual Eiffel Tower isn't surrounded by tall buildings like that.
Okay.
Dang, that's wild. That's pretty cool.
That's true.
Anyway, just a random little thing, because I was like, why would they go all the way to Paris to meet? But now that I know they didn't, that has nothing to do with the story.
Makes sense. Okay, yeah. Well, Paris is still a lovely city, right?
Right. They were still going for that vibe. That was funny. He walks in. He's like, "How's it going?" He's like, "The mood is perfect," or something. Matsuda. He said, "That's not what I meant."
He's like, yeah, that was hilarious.
He's watching like a reality show. He's funny though.
Yep. Oh man, that was fun. That was kind of sad. We're getting to the end here. We've got what, five
episodes to go.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
and
I'm excited.
We haven't heard Nier, so maybe Nier's now planning something, and I think he's got his team around him again. He has 2 working for him, someone he can kind of trust to work on his own if he has to, because he was able to pick up like, you must not be able to speak right now. You must be. Are you being watched? And he was like, yes. So someone else. Go ahead.
Sorry, he's intelligent. That I think, kind of just picking up and asking those questions also is, something that you would just do if you're trying to talk to somebody and not give up who you are, right?
Well, and that's the thing. He's not only smart, he is smart, but he also has the same sense of justice that Light has, as far as good and evil. So like, he may not be as sharp as Light, but he's like a good, what do you say? My second hand. Or
he's gonna be Kita's hand,
my hand,
or something like that. Yeah.
Dang, that's wild.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm excited,
I think Light has the upper hand. Yeah, I'm excited. Like, there's all these new pawns and pieces. Like, it's always been Misa, Light, and L. Right now, it's like Nier, Mello, Light. Oh god, I already forgot the names. Kiyomi and Mikami. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, that's all we got.
Fun.
Anything else?
Nope.
Good episode.
I'm just excited for the next one.
Yeah. We have only 5 more to go. We're definitely on the home stretch, but that's all we got for today, guys. So please consider subscribing to our channel. Full length reactions are on our Patreon, as well as early access to future episodes linked down below. We'll be back in a few days with episode 33. So until then, we will catch you on the next one. Peace.